Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here, welcome back to Fallout 3. We are going to be heading into the... Oops, wrong button. We're going to be heading into the Warrington tunnels. This is how I know I've played too much Tarkov, because I just hit F to interact with this door. No, F apparently is to change my point of view from first person to third. What do we have here? Some free ammo and an assault rifle. Yes, I'm glad to see you too, Skeleton, but that was a bit rude, flashing your crotch at me. There is exciting news. I just found out that Vicious Wastes, which is the primary, well, the most important mod that I'm using in my loadout of 200 plus mods. Most of them are quality of life, animation, and such, but Vicious Wastes is the one that does all the difficulty rebalance, the hardcore additions, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of the Horizon of Fallout 3, if you're familiar with Horizon and Fallout 4. I mean, hopefully if you're watching this series and you've gotten this far, you know that I'm playing on Vicious Wastes and what it is, but apparently a lot of people don't. They just thought that that was the name I was going with for the series. No, like, it's a difficulty balance overhaul, which adds a lot of new features and stuff as well. Anyway, there's a lot of, I think, good changes, some rebalances, many things that I think, well, I don't want to be so egotistical as to say that I was the reason they got nerfed, but, like, I think maybe me bringing these things to light has helped to maybe balance them a bit better. You, sir, are a feral... You just had to... Okay, there we go, we're good. You just had to step down the second I fired. Okay, keep them on a-coming. There's more? They weren't kidding, there's quite a few ferals in this tunnel. Given that there's not that much security over there at Tempene's Tower, I think that this plus some regular ghouls could definitely overwhelm them if they really wanted to. Would be, like, really mean to do that, just because they want to live there too. Be hard to stomach that morally, but I suppose with all those ghoul haters out there and Tenpenny using the place as his own private shooting gallery, where he shoots at, quote, whatever he wants, it's a wasteland safari, you might be pretty callous towards that. Reminds me of, I forget the guy's name. He was a German officer in the movie Schindler's List. Real bad guy that just used the concentration camp as his own personal sniping range with, you know, human targets. Really charming guy. Played very, very well, though, by Ralph Fiennes, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Got it, played in Harry Potter as Voldemort. He always plays, well, not always, but he almost always plays bad guys. He just makes a good bad guy, you know? Alright, we are full. I don't want to stop right now, so first aid box, I choose you. You get to hold all my crap. No, not that. God, my twitchy finger went off. I have a lot of stuff. Does the Brotherhood Outcast, do they accept fission batteries? I feel like they probably would. I think that would make sense. Just have a lot of food, I guess, why I'm so encumbered. But yeah, a lot of good changes, and some nerfs, some buffs, just some quality of life changes as well to the Vicious Wastes in the new update for it. I don't think I will be updating for this playthrough. If I die and have to start over, I certainly will probably do a new update, and I'll plan my character around the changes that they've made. I still am having some issues with that lighting mod. I did turn off the interior lighting mod, so it's mostly fixed, but not quite. Nothing to do with Vicious Waste, by the way. That's just one of the other 200 mods I've installed conflicting with something. And probably the fact that I have an ENB on doesn't help anything. It's not the official ENB for the mod list I was using because that ENB no longer exists anywhere that I can find it anyway, so the mod author took it down during the Great Nexus Purge because Nexus mods pissed off a bunch of people, and yeah, don't want to get into that really here. But yeah, if I die, I'll certainly do a new playthrough based around that. I wonder in Fallout 4 Frost, if you play as a ghoul, does that make ferals friendly towards you? Because that seems to be the lore implication, is that ferals do not attack non-feral ghouls. They recognize them as their own kind, basically. Or I suppose they just think they're not very good to eat, so they don't bother. Okay, nothing over here, that's fine. We've come a long way, guys, from, like, being scared of everything and having to drop mines everywhere and then pick them up all the time to being able to just kind of gun stuff down like so. Okay, I don't have any markers on my compass, so I don't know where these guys are. My mouse settings are off. There we go. I have to turn the DPI up in Tarkov to make my aiming quicker, to make it feel more comfortable, because for some reason the settings don't work properly for that. But then when I come back to Fallout 3, it's not correct. Hello, free stim pack, thank you. Hiding anything under there? Nope, good, okay. Well, so far it's just been a nice experience bonanza down here. Pretty easy clearing, just using the microfusion cell here and there. That was a whiff. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, that's not great. It's time for Gatling laser. It's time to get out the real gun. Pull it out, please. Is it not bound anymore? Did I drop it or something? It's still here. Why is it not on 2? Oh well, who knows? It is now. We're good. Oh god, they hurt a lot. Oh god. Did that cripple me? Am I over the radiation required to heal my crippled limb? I think I am. I am bleeding though. I may be mistaken, but I think bleeding was either reworked or removed in the latest version. Because it's, there were some issues with it. Basically. One of them being that there's no good way to really do it, to have it active and go through Operation Anchorage. I feel like what I was saying earlier. I'm not so arrogant as to think that like all the nerfs and buffs were in response to things that I have done in this playthrough, but I feel like a lot of them were maybe I brought to light some of those things, which makes me happy that I could at least contribute in some way. My way of contribution is by playing the game, which is a lot less work than doing the actual modding, so thank you, modders. I do think that a lot of the ranged and melee weapon rebalance, though, I'm pretty sure they got reverted. I'm not positive, but I think they got reverted in the latest version, so we might have to go something other than like heavy weapons, not sure. I may end up going back if I run out of ammo here. Alright, you guys aren't too bad. I need more... You know, I would use this thing 100% of the time if it wasn't so much more cost-effective to fire the the Gauss rifle. It's just so much better. Okay, that's definitely gonna be explosion. Yeah, there we go. But yes, thank you very much to Slippy Guy for doing more work on this mod, especially on a game this old. You know, it's really, really cool to see this amazing old game getting those updates, keeping it relevant, even in 2022. Now, sensor modules, I think... Those are not sensor modules, those are conductors, though. Give me the stim pack game. Thank you. I don't know if conductors are needed by the Brotherhood Outcasts or not. I don't think they are. I have a habit now of just checking every skeleton, even though like there was clearly nothing under that skeleton. I had to move him. It's like an OCD thing now. Am I going the right way? Am I going in? I think I went in a circle. Okay, local map time, because well, there was a different way to go too. Right. Okay, this is Warrington Station. I assume maybe the Pharaohs are in the tunnel area, and then the actual ghouls will be in Warrington Station, probably. Okay, so this is a dead end, nothing over here. I didn't go through... I want to check down this hallway, too, and make sure I've gotten everything down through there. I mean, I do have, like, 2,500, I think, or maybe just 2,000. Yeah, these guys are terrifying, man. The Reavers, with their tossing their radioactive poop at you. Oh, right. Where does this go? Just an open door. Okay. But this just goes back to over here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. So, what about over here, then? I want to make sure I clear out this place fully so I can proceed with my life and go on to the station and not worry that I missed something over here. Because, right, there was another way we can go over here. Not really, though. It looks like this is just... That's it, yeah? Okay, so we are good. Yeah, we've explored everything. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, so onwards to the station... To meet Roy Phillips and his band of misfit outcast ghouls who just want to live the good life, spend their bottle caps, and live the good life over in Tenpenny Tower. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't understand why, like, this feeble old man controls things there. Like, what does he have? I guess at some point, if you're in power, power just reinforces power, and you just get to be the guy in charge, you know? Is it down here, or is it up top? I'm gonna say it's probably up top. No, wait, over here? Ah, here we go, Warrington Station. This should be it, then. Okay, did I get all this stuff? I think we got all this stuff. Ooh, sensor module, missed one. If I could trade those for stim packs with the Outcast, that would be pretty amazing. A lot of this stuff, like, would have helped me in the early game, too. Like, knowing that I could trade in certain things for stim packs, if I can, would be really good. So this has got to be the non-ferals, right? Yeah, here we go.
If you don't put your weapons away, I'll start shooting.
Okay, I'm here to see Roy Phillips.
Oh yeah? Is he expecting you? Well then, run along. It's not wise to keep Roy waiting. Has a bit of a temper, that one. You watch yourself.
So, tell me, what's it like being a ghoul?
I wasn't always like this. I was a goddamn scientist. We were doing great things. Amazing things. Sure, sacrifices were required. Some people got hurt. But we were making real progress. But then those goddamn bombs dropped. Karma's a real bitch. You'd be wise to remember that.
Probably doing experimentation with radiation on people and, then got a dose of it himself. So, what are you doing down here?
I've been stomping around with Roy and his gang of misfits. Roy's a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He heard about this tenpenny asshole, and now he's trying to get us in that tower. He's hatching some kind of plan to kill all those bigot bastards. Believe it or not, I used to vacation there.
Okay, I have to go now.
Go live your life, kid.
Alright. I'm a bit wary now. Oh, well, I guess, I mean, they have security. All their ferals are dead. You know, the hotel or whatever has security and all the ferals are dead now because I killed them, so... If Roy does try to take over, like a hostile takeover situation...
What are you doing here?
Just, I can handle myself.
It's your own funeral, then. Just remember that when you die alone. Then you just rot until some jackal comes and snacks on you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Those are wonderful words of encouragement. Stealing, of course. I do have quite high karma right now, so if I want to go on a stealing spree, I could. Even after stealing all that food, I'm still in pretty good shape. Where does this come out at, then? Just as Capital Wasteland. Can I get this as a fast travel point real quick? Yep, here we are. Where is it? Warrington Station, and we are all the way down here. Okay. All right. That's a death claw. Those are multiple death claws. How much? I can't even get a VATS reading on him from here. I'd have to assume I can probably kill them at this point. Do I have a stealth boy if things go really bad? I don't think I got one recently. No, I don't have one. I mean, I can just go back in the tunnels, right? It will be fine. Famous last words. Yeah, show me your pretty face. Or is it the belly? Is it belly or face in Fallout 3? I think it's always belly, right? So weak spot. Just turn towards me, good sir. Yeah, not really. Whatever. Did that really? Oh no, it did. It hit him. That's not too bad. Okay, in we go. I'm pretty sure they can't follow us. If they can, then we're gonna be in real trouble. I should have dropped some mines out there a bit further. I could have pretty easily done that. Okay, we'll come back to this later. Hopefully nobody uses this exit. Is that why they told me to not go in this way, because there's death claws everywhere out there? I guess that would make sense. I don't remember. I didn't pay as good of attention as I should have. So where the hell is Roy at? I thought he'd be up here, but I guess not. You know what? There's a local map for a reason, Wanderer. You could use it. Instead of being such a dum-dum. Okay, over here. So go down and then go that way. Got it. I almost killed the one Deathclaw. If I had better criticals, I would have killed him. At least we got the perks now for all that, so next 2 perks are going to be spoken for with Light Step and better criticals for sure. Then probably tag, so I can tag something and get it a bunch higher. Alright, so are there a bunch of ferals down here, or is Roy over here? Oh, this is stealing. Everything here is stealing. Look, you guys don't own the whole metro system, okay? There's no guards here. Shouldn't be a karma loss for stealing random 5 bottle caps. Hello.
Oh, hello. I'm Bessie Lynn. I don't think you should be down here. Did you talk to Roy? I hope you know what you're doing. You could get in a lot of trouble by coming around uninvited.
Well, aren't you just sweet, Bessie Lynn? It's nice to meet you. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine.
I wouldn't want to see anyone get hurt. You must be pretty tough to get past all the ferals. They tend to leave us alone, but someone like you... Am I babbling again? Roy tells me I shouldn't do that.
So, what's it like being a ghoul?
Oh, well, it's not so bad, I guess, once you get used to it. But it's not like before. I used to be pretty, you know. Everyone used to come around all the time. People stop wanting to be around you, though. When it starts to happen. When you start to change, I mean.
So, what you doing down here?
Roy is coming up with a plan to get us into that tower. 10 pennies. Says it's only a matter of time. He's strong like that. He never gives up. The kind of guy who makes things happen, Roy is. That's why the others follow him. Me, I just like the way he looks at me. Makes me feel pretty again. I'd go anywhere with him.
Oh, poor Bessie. I gotta go, Bessie.
Oh.
Let's go find Roy. Is the music done? Yep, we're good. Here's Roy.
You there. Hold it. Who the hell are you?
You got nothing to worry about. I'm harmless.
Harmless? Well, you're lucky I don't stick you and take your shit. Watch yourself. We don't take kindly to strangers, especially sweet-talking ones.
So, tell me, what's it like being a ghoul?
You better choose your next words really carefully, because you're starting to piss me off.
I don't mean to offend. I'm not prejudiced.
Sure, whatever you say. You pretentious, two-faced asshole.
No, really, I mean it. I don't care if you're... Oh, no, but hold on, that's not what I want to say. Still you're ugly, big deal. Okay, yeah, I'll do this one then. No, really, I mean it. I don't care if you're a ghoul or not.
Uh-huh. Fine, whatever. Being a ghoul ain't anything worse than any other thing somebody's got to deal with. Like your stupidity, for example. You can't help it. You were born stupid, or dropped on your head as a kid. Either way, it ain't nothing you can change. So you deal with it.
Nice. So, I killed a bunch of crazy ghouls in the metro tunnels.
So you killed a bunch of feral ghouls. Is that supposed to sound impressive? I got no compassion left for those mindless freaks. But they were a nice deterrent keeping out smooth-skinned bastards like yourself.
I don't want to say this and, like, immediately piss him off. What are you doing in the metro tunnels?
Biding our time, making plans, getting ready. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes can't keep us out of that tower forever. We got rights, and we'll take them if they aren't given to us.
Well, I've taken care of things. You can move in now.
I'll be damned. Really? Good job, kid. I was willing to unleash the ferals and kill all those bigots. Guess I don't have to now. Here's a little something for your troubles. It'll help you deal with our feral brethren if you meet any.
Oh, it's a ghoul mask. And a lot of experience.
Get going. Haha. Hey there, bud. Thanks again for helping us get in here.
Okay, so we're good now. And a ghoul mask. Does this make me, like, immune? Does this, like, the ferals just, ignore me when I have this on? Ghoul mask in Fallout 4 Frost did that, and everyone bitched about how overpowered it was. If that's the case, if it makes feral ghouls friendly to me, if it's the same as in Frost, which I'd have to assume it is, because that's probably where Nogrim got the idea for it, that's kind of amazing. Like, doing this quest early on would be really good, too. Plus, you get a whole bunch of free good stuff by doing it. All those ferals I wouldn't have had to have run from. I could have just killed them a lot easier. Would be really nice. Okay, I think we've... not quite the whole area. We've explored some of it. Cameras, too, I think we can turn in, I think someone said. Okay, Metro Access and Generator. That would lead back into Tenpenny Tower eventually, I think. And where does this go? Is this a loop back? Loop back around the other area? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, ghouls. I'm one of you, see? Okay, maybe it's like in Frost, you gotta put it on first. That was right in the nuts. I'm sorry. Well, you don't really have nuts anymore. Oh, shit. Just, can you stop it, please? Okay, I gotta leave it on in case I run into another feral. I didn't expect to run into any more in here, in this area. I gotta leave it on in case, how's it make me look, by the way? Do I look real pretty? Oh, I look like a ghoul. That's wonderful. It's actually like a mask, though. You can tell you're not really a ghoul. The super mutants leave ghouls alone, too, right? I'm pretty sure that's what, what's her name said. The ghoul that was guarding the Museum of History entrance. Or the metro out there. I forget where exactly, but yeah. Pretty sure she said the mutants don't really bother the ghouls too much. Because they're not interested in eating them. They can't turn them into super mutants, and they can't... Yeah, totally, he's totally friendly now. Holy shit. How you boys doing? Oh, that's a Reaver right there. Yeah, so, that's kind of amazing, actually. Now, I still want to kill them, their experience, but, now I can set up for it. We'll do one over there, and we'll do a regular one over here. And then we'll start this party off right with a Gauze rifle shot on the non-Pharaoh one to kill him real quick. Or the non-Reaver one to kill him real quick. Does he even care? He doesn't even give a shit. That's so amazing. Detected right now. Can I get undetected for a sec? There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's so good. This changes things, guys. It has good DR, too, surprisingly. Like, it's not bad. I mean, 3DR is not terrible compared to... Well, this is 10, actually. Okay, never mind. It is terrible compared to my Power Armor helmet. Plus, it has no rab resist on it. But, I mean, for Metro Tunnels, how heavy is it? Only one weight. Yeah, we're carrying this thing with us wherever we go. This is amazing. This mask changes things. Very, very cool. Okay. Ghoul mask is OP. Not really OP, it's just, it's cool, you know? Don't nerf it, it's cool. It's neato. Alright. So this goes into here. I have to go back and get my stuff eventually, too. I'll do it off screen, though, later on. I don't really need tin cans right now. I'm not going to bother with those. Where does this go to? Ah, okay, so we cannot go through here. But Roy was going to try to find a way to break that down. Maybe he was going to use us to get the key so they could get in. So that goes back around the other side, I guess, into the section that leads into Tenpenny Tower, is what I'm getting from that, probably. Makes sense. You have to assume that this mask is literally made out of ghouls, though. Like, it's literally a ghoul face, which is disturbing and disgusting and all kinds of ew, but... You know, that's a lot of flamer fuel. Oh, it doesn't give me a karma hit, huh? Well, if it's not a karma hit, then I'm gonna take stuff. Okay. Maybe there's no karma loss because I've gotten these guys to move out. Oh, never mind. That was a karma loss. Never mind. Okay. Well, all right then. We'll just leave. So I want to go out back to the other area. I want to go kill those Death Claws for fun and experience. But I think we're pretty much done here. Okay, how do I get back? Let's see. I want to go back to... over here, I think. So this way. Oh, crap. Tight spot. Tight spot ahead. Try fingers. Butthole. If you're a Dark Souls player, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're just like, wow, Wanderer's a fucking weirdo pervert. I'm not, I promise. It's a Dark Souls thing. You can only leave you can leave messages on the ground in Dark... I gotta explain it now. You can leave messages on the ground in Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all those games. But you have to use preset messages. Right? So you can do, like, phrases and conjunctive words. One of them being the word but. And, you can leave pretty cheeky messages sometimes whenever you find a corpse in a compromised position. You could say something like, try finger. Oh, God! He was right there. Well, that was surprising. Oh, you twitching still. He's just vibing, man. Look at him. He's just vibing. He's just vibing. Deathclaws, guys, Deathclaws in Fallout 3, I know they have an older character model and stuff, but the face on them and the way that their arms are and the extremely long claws and longer fingers and stuff, they are far more terrifying in Fallout 3 than they are in Fallout 4. And I know this is a retexture, obviously, of the original, but yeah, they are way more terrifying. Wait, were these guys over here before? Because, like, I don't remember there being Deathclaws over here before. Or was this like a random spawn type deal? Sometimes you can get random spawns of Deathclaws in areas, I think. Hey, we got a water fountain, or water hydrant. So yeah, this is nerfed, I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to be only +1 hit point instead of +2, which is still okay. Like, it's still going to be better. It'll still be worthwhile to do that, I think. This is the edge of the map. Okay, so we can't really go any further out this way. And what we have, door to Lucky's. Only have 32 shots, so if there's like 20 raiders in here, we're gonna be screwed. It's a scavenger, okay. It's a vendor, actually.
Cut it out!
Here's the latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. I've been getting more and more reports of these mercenary maniacs from Talon Company, especially in the downtown DC.
I want to hear the news, okay?
If you see these hombres, steer clear. Whatever you have, they want, and they're not really into asking politely. Word is, these guys take all the contracts the other mercs won't.
I already heard this, though.
Short, there's nothing they
hello.
won't do.
What do you need?
So be careful out there.
What you got?
Children, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio.
I'm gonna pass on all this. Yeah, it's kind of all bad stuff. Okay. Maybe I can sell some... Can make more Deathclaw gauntlets, I suppose, and repair my current one. Sell some of this stuff, I guess. That's fine. Just sell that. Ooh boy. 2 caps.
Thanks.
Okay.
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah well, time to die.
What are you waiting for?
Ha! I love it when they go down fighting. Hello.
This death was a little bit disappointing, to say the least. I honestly think it's kind of bullshit. Like, there's just really no way to avoid that. I don't know what I could have done in that situation to possibly live. There wasn't really time. If I would have gotten into my Pip-Boy and used some chems, I mean, it might have helped, but the damage output on those tri-lasers, I think at least 2 of those guys had, maybe all 3 of them, they might have all 3 had tri-lasers, which is just really unfortunate and bad luck. Eventually you're going to have to fight Talon Company mercs, and they're going to spawn on you, and there just was nowhere to go. I mean, it was the blink of an eye and I was dead. One of the reasons why I thought maybe I wouldn't accept a death was because of the bug where the guy split in the sky. That prevented me from getting set up. Like, I only had about 1 second to set up. Like, in the time it took me to draw my weapon, I was already dead pretty much. So it wouldn't have mattered too much. I don't think it really would have changed anything if that bug hadn't happened, but
Well now,
still very disappointing. This does kind of highlight an issue, at least, well, in my mind with the mod, which is that damage output is just so high that you could be kind of stuck in a no-win situation. As you can see on screen, I tried to do this again several times to see what the outcome would be if maybe I could have changed something, maybe if I had tried to get cover and fight that way. But with the weapons they had at the range that they were at, with me being flat-footed and not having my weapon out, there just wasn't much I could really do. I was just kind of stuck, and there wasn't really much recourse to be had. So unfortunately, that's where we end. 50-some episodes in, and randomly some talent company mercs spawned on me and gunned me down, and I just couldn't do anything about it. Maybe if I had a stealth boy, that would have been the only thing I could have done, maybe. But even then, there's no guarantee I'd be hidden. There's no guarantee they wouldn't have still instantly killed me. And there's no guarantee I could have gotten into my Pip-Boy in time to actually make a difference. So, as I was saying, there's a new version of Vicious Wastes out. I don't know if I'd want to do a permadeath run, to be honest. I'd have to research it, and if the damage output on NPCs is still that high, I don't think it's really feasible to do permadeath anymore. The funny thing is, I planned around this kind of worst-case scenario, and the way I planned around it was by having as high of damage reduction as I could possibly get. We had, I think, 60 base DR from our armor total. Then on top of that, I had the 10 DR from the perk, so that'd be a total of 70% damage reduction, which is approaching the maximum you can get. I think the maximum you can go up to is 85% in Fallout 3. That's the maximum you can go to. So, would that have helped? Yeah, it would have helped some. I mean, it would have helped if I had, essentially, I'd be taking like 30 or 40% less damage there. I might have survived through that. But getting to that level, like, I'd have to get the quest done to get the other power armor, which has a bit higher DR. I'm just not sure what I could have done here to salvage this. And it makes me wonder if trying to do a permadeath run of this, if there's even a point. The damage is just so high, and unlike in Frost, where I can wear power armor and be relatively safe, I mean, there are things that'll still kill me, but those things are things that I can avoid. This is not something I can avoid. These guys spawn on top of you when you exit a building, and you're forced into conflict with them instantly. They've already got their guns drawn. You don't have yours drawn yet, which means there's not much you can do. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will think about what I want to do with this series, if I want to just start a new run, or if I want to do something else, maybe take a break from Fallout 3 for a while. This was really enjoyable, but I don't know if I want to redo everything I just went through. Because it's a regular Bethesda game, I would be going through all the story elements I've already gone through again, and I'm not sure if I really want to start a brand new playthrough or not. I don't know. I have to think about it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.